Hello and welcome back, dreamers. It's your boy Sandman 618, Sandman 618, with another reaction. This is my second one. I think I may have fixed a little bit of stuff with the audio, hopefully, and get everything laid out, and continue to do this along with my montages and stuff like that. Montages doesn't take that long to make and stuff like that. My PC is pretty fast. It makes the upload and editing and stuff very easy. So, once again, we got another reaction here. We're reacting to Hamhawks42's video on Dalakos Equipment Tribal. Hamhawks is a Twitch streamer. I will have his link in the description below, uh, as well as a link to the original video as well if you want to go subscribe to him. Once again, we keep it real, we keep it honest, we keep it raw. That's how Sandman does it. So, without further ado, let's get it.
What is up, ladies and gentle nerds? It's your boy Graham, also known as HamHawks42 on the internet, and this is the companion video.
I mod for this gentleman on Twitch, and he's a bundle of joy. Like, he's so adorable. How can you not love this guy? Very well mannered, very well, intellectual, and just a straight up guy. Like, just fun to watch, and knows how to play the game of Magic. That's for damn sure. But let's go.
To the Rogue Deck Workshop number 6, where we built a standard deck all around Dalakos, Crafter of Wonders, and I'm going to be doing some gameplay footage of that deck so we can see it in action. If you want to see the process for building that deck, go ahead and click on the little banner that's going to be appearing there any second now, and we'll look forward to seeing you when you're done with that. Hey, welcome back. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into
So adorable. Okay. No extra intro, no nothing. Just a nice little plug of his Twitch name. Simple, basic. I love it. And his banner is pretty good. Hamhawks42, Jankomancer. Perfect. And I do believe Graham is his first name. So, just if y'all ain't watching him, y'all should. He's good people.
Alright, we're going up against Vardamundo. Let's see this thing in action. Alright, so opening hand, we've got 2 Venerable Knights, Sky Knight Vanguard, and a Shadow Spear. This actually looks pretty tasty, and we've got 3 lands, so our mana is going to be covered quite nicely. Unfortunately, all of these either come into play tapped or don't produce a white, so we're not going to be able to get the Venerable Knights out right away. However, we can shock in that Steam Vents to get a Sky Knight Vanguard on 2, which is not bad. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and shock this sucker in. Sky Knight Vanguard on 2, and that's going to slow down the Fervent Champion, unless, of course, they have a second Fervent Champion in hand, which... Ooh, Runaway Steamkin. Alright, cool. I can live with that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all, as a matter of fact. Okay, cool. So, we can shock in the Steam Vents in order to put the Shadow Spear onto our Sky Knight Vanguard, which I think actually might just be worth it. So let's see. So we're down 2 life as a result of that.
Good old mono red.
Life back here, so it's a net, as it were, and we're putting some pressure on our opponent, which is good because our opponent is running the good old-fashioned mono red deck wins setup. Ooh, Lava Coil and Sky Knight Vanguard. That hurts quite a bit. Not gonna lie, like a lot. Fortunately, we have that token left, so the token can wield the Shadow Spear, and we're gonna get hit for a lot here. Yeah, my opponent is sequencing they're sequencing well, which isn't good. Not gonna lie. I'd rather they didn't, but unfortunately, well, here we are. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and equip that. We're also then gonna throw a Venerable Knight. And I need to gain some life. Gain me some life. Alright. And unfortunately, we didn't have what it took to... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and block the Venerable Knight here. They do have the mana for Embercleave if they have it in hand, which it looks like they don't. Or they decided not to play it in favor of casting another creature, which would make sense. Oh, and I don't have another knight, so the Venerable Knight's trigger doesn't stack, unfortunately. Dang. Alright. That is a bummer. I was thinking that this soldier token was a knight for some reason, so we'd be able to give it the counter from the Venerable Knight, so that's an oops on my part. Alright, and they've got Torbrand down, and we don't have removal in hand, so I'm not loving our chances here, not gonna lie. Yeah, definitely not gonna lie. It's, not good. Not good. Let's go ahead and throw the short sword out here, just for shiggles, because we have the Manyas. Alright, so, the Shadow Spear
He's so fun to
is
watch.
gonna
He's
stay back, hold the line, as it were, and get wrecked. Alright. So I need to gain the life, so my life linker is going to go ahead and block that Rimrock Knight. Because the two Fervent Champions have first strike and are now both 2/1s. And so as a result, whatever blocks that is just going to die. Ooh, I could gang block Torbrand here, so that'd be 3. Okay, so how much mana, or how much damage are we taking? So 3, so it's 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we need to block a fair amount of it. I'm just wondering if we can gang block Torbrand here. I think, you know what, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to gang block Torbrand, and then Rimrock Knight. It's going to take out my Skynet Vanguard, so I'm going to get completely and totally wrecked here, which doesn't feel good. However, we're going to take Torbrand out. I don't think we're going to survive this game. Yep, so we're not taking Torbrand out. Yep, that is, yep, that's death. Bummer, yo. Alright, so game 1, not so great, but let's go ahead and move on to game 2. Alright, so game 2, we got double Mask Emulation, double Shadows.
again very basic, very to the point, no extra crap, nothing. I mean, he's got just a wall behind him. It's awesome. Very awesome. I like it a lot. Very good Magic player, very good person individually. Just a great video.
Triggers in Sky Knight Vanguard. I like the Sky Knight Vanguard, don't like everything else that was going on in that hand. There we go, this is way better. I'm going to go ahead and let the Mask of Immolation go because we have creatures that we can actually use here. So, alright, cool. I'm going to go ahead and shock in the Steam Vents for Fervent Champion. Next turn, what we're going to be able to do is throw the Temple of Triumph, Scry 1, and then chuck down a Shadow Spear and attach it to our Fervent Champion, which is going to be pretty tasty, not going to lie. Alright, so this definitely looks like we're playing Red Deck Wins, except we have the Steam Vents. So if our opponent's paying attention, they will know that we are not, in fact, playing Red Deck Wins. And I feel the need to point that out. Temple of Epiphany, that's fine, actually. I'm not mad at that. Alright, Shadow Spear.
He's so positive, so upbeat.
Equipping it to Fervent Champion. Let's start gaining life, shall we? And First Strike and Trample, that's just a lovely combo. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, as a matter of fact. And a Geode. Okay, this looks like a Dance of the Manse style situation.
A better combo, First Strike and Death Touch. Just saying.
Well, but wait a minute. But they're not going to hit us with Doom Foretold. Otherwise, I'm going to shock that in so we can throw the Venerable Knight as well as the Heart Piercer Bow. And we might as well attach that to the Fervent Champion. Doesn't do anything with it right away. But because it's free, we might as well, and it could come in handy as quickly as next turn, depending on what they throw here. So yeah, I would expect a Doom Foretold, except they're running a lot of heavy blue. Because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of expendable permanents that draw cards, which is a staple in the Doom Foretold deck. Alright, we don't need any more lands. Let's go ahead and get that sucker out of here. Piercer Bow, live and online. Let's attach that to the Venerable Knight. Let's swing out. Heart Piercer Bow hitting Skyscanner. Venerable Knight getting buffed. Alright, this is actually working pretty good. We're putting some quality pressure on our opponent. And we're kind of wrecking their creatures, which is really nice. So any other potential blockers they throw down, like the Ineffable. So they're going to +1 Ugin the Ineffable is my guess, in order to get a Spirit Creature token down. But the 2 Heart Piercer Bows, ooh, no, they're killing a Fervent Champion. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. I'm not mad at that. That's actually a really good call. Of course, Ugin's gonna die. That's the downside to that particular call. But that is pressure that is taken away from my opponent's face. So, that's not nothing. So I got $10 says that this gentleman here is trying to ramp up into Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Tez, master of the bridge. All right. So this is a standard affinity deck. Interesting. Very interesting. I like it. Yep, Tez doing his work. Yeah, this is a setup that I did not expect to see today. That's for darn sure. But yeah, we are swinging everything at T-Pain over here, including my new token, because Tez has got to go. Ugin Spirit Dragon, we're dead. Just like that, we lose.
That's a GG.
Yeah, creatures and planeswalker spells have affinity for artifacts. Yeah, Ugin has affinity for artifacts. -2, all of our stuff is exiled, minus our equipment, but that doesn't really do much for us. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and play this out just to see if we can come back from this. I will be shocked if we can. Although, if we draw into a Dalekos, we can give him haste by equipping the Shadow Spear to him and then taking the swing at Ugin Spirit Dragon. Meanwhile, Tez is kind of wrecking our face. So, huge props for my opponent for playing something unique, because I don't see that very often. This is
A lot of the times you're just running into meta decks on Playmo.
Standard, and I kind of love this. I'm not gonna lie. And maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment, but I really dig what my opponent's doing here. So they've got Emery Lurker to the lock, so they can go grab things like Sleeper Dart, Gilglode, Sky Scanner, and because they have affinity, they're gonna just keep drawing cards, and they can just keep playing it out. I'm impressed. This is good work. Good work, opponent. Good work. And another chromatic lantern, so you can have all the colors twice. Yep. Ow, my face. And yeah, Tezzeret is definitely going to be winning them this game. They can also pop me for 3 with the Ugin. Yeah, this is...
It's over.
This is a good setup that my opponent has going. And Mystic Forge is also really scary. Mystic Forge in that deck is terrifying, as a matter of fact. Dalekos, crafter of wonders. The crafter of things. The crafter of stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead and double Heart Piercer Bow just because I feel like it. And I'm going to go ahead and make a statement. Slap Ugin. Ping, ping. Yeah. We out, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. No, we didn't stand much of a chance there. The moment they got Tezzeret on board, actually, it was the moment they hit an Ugin. And that's why 90% of the time...
This is one thing that very much so irritates the crap out of me. He knows all he's got to do... Hang on, let's go back. Let's go forward just a little bit. All he's got to do is activate the Tezzeret and kill him. Like, why bullshit around and draw the game out longer when you've already won by doing one activation? There's no need for it. And even equipping the Shadow Spear and gaining 3 would have put him at 9. It still wouldn't. I mean, he was still dead, you know. Nothing was going to get him out of that game. But for the opponent to sit there and just continuously, you know, play and do crap and everything else when they got an activation to win, like, why? Why be a douche? Just get the game over with, move on, go to the next. That's something in my damn eye.
Or the other person's, it's usually followed immediately by a scoop, because this is the kind of thing that happens. It just takes a little while to drain out the rest of the game, but the swing is so huge once Spirit Dragon hits the field that there's really not much you can do unless you're running a primarily artifact deck. So if I was playing my Oops No Colors deck, I wouldn't scoop to Ugin, but pretty much every other situation, I probably will. And yes, I have a deck called Oops No Colors. Alright, we're going up against Orset. Let's do this. Alright, we got double Worthy Knights in our opening hand. That actually feels really good. And the Sacred Foundry is going to... Alright, you know what? Sacred Foundry is going to let us hit the Worthy Knight on turn 2. And then we can follow it up with another Worthy Knight on turn 3. So I'm thinking Temple of Triumph first. so we can scry a little bit. Oh, and we got Dalikos. That's what I love to see. Love it, and love it. All right, you know what? Let's actually keep that Hallowed Fountain up there. That seems good. All right, our opponent's on Orzhov. Charming Prince. This is, okay. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm seeing some jankiness, and I'm enjoying this. I appreciate seeing some other creative decks out there. All right.
Yes, for all of you out there that are running play mode and stuff like that, there's no point in running meta decks in play mode. Like, I completely baffles me that people do that. I understand if you just get the deck and you need to test it before you take it on the ladder or whatever, you know. But, I mean, come on.
So, as promised, I'm going to go ahead and flash that sucker in. Or flash shock that sucker in. Followed by the Worthy Knight. Because who doesn't love a good Worthy Knight? Am I right? Alright, and then Steam Vents is going to be coming down, I think. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, please. I could have done double Worthy Knight followed by this Sky Knight Vanguard. That probably would have been good. I just got a little excited by seeing the Worthy Knight. Not gonna lie, that card makes me super duper happy. So I was thinking maybe I should just throw that. Never mind that. I probably shouldn't have. There was a better sequence there. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go ahead and throw that Worthy Knight, and then we can throw the short sword and equip it to our Sky Knight Vanguard, or to our Worthy Knight and actually swing. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now, nothing has haste yet because Dalikos is not on the field, unfortunately. But here we go. So we've got... I should have swung out with multiple things because that 1/1 is now just going to die. Actually, you know what? I should have saw that coming and put the Heart Piercer bow. Well, we didn't have enough to actually play and equip the Heart Piercer bow, so I'm not going to beat myself too much about that. So our opponent is definitely trying to run a life gain deck here. And they have some kind of combat trick in hand, otherwise they wouldn't have swung. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? Nah, come on, welcome to my face. Actually, it looks like maybe they didn't have a combat trick. Pestilent Haze. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Guess who should have saw that coming? This guy. Oh, well. And you know what I should have done? I should have...
Auto tapper gets you every time.
So I could punch it twice. But, oh, well. Pestilent Haze, man, that actually really kind of wrecked my day. Not gonna lie. That pumped the brakes on a lot of what I was trying to do. Now, they're still trying to gain a bunch of life. And they're not having much success, which I appreciate. Alright, so I'll be able to attack with 3 creatures, which means Embercleave is online. Woohoo! Attached to the Worthy Knight. Let's go. Ba-bam. Followed by a ba-bam, ba-bam, and a ba-bam. Knocking out a 2, that feels pretty darn good, not gonna lie. Alright, so that board wipe. Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mask of Immolation to sack and deal 1 damage to my opponent's face, which feels pretty good. And we're gonna be able to kill them this turn by using the Mask of Immolation to pump 1 more time. Booyah, got there.
Such a happy guy. Such a happy guy. Alright. Okay. That's extremely loud. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, like I said, I mod for him, so I'm constantly watching him and everything else. He's just a bundle of joy. Like, you go and you watch him and you're not having a bad day anymore. No outro or nothing. No, hey, click me, subscribe, notification, yada, yada, yada. None of that. Just very boom, boom, boom. Let's get this shit done. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Love it. Highly recommend him. If you all ain't following him, I'll have his Twitch link in the description at the end of this video. But yeah, that's going to wrap up another one. That was a pretty quick video. I think I'm getting better at this, so I'm excited. I'm loving this. This is going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to keep doing more. But once again, it's 618 Sandman 618. Dreamers, take care of yourself, and we'll be on to the next one.